Hi, welcome to the channel. My name's Mr. A, and today I'm carrying on with looking at the Vampire the Eternal Struggle collectible card game cards. So today I'm going to start a series of videos where I'm going to look at different clans and the different clan boxes that you can buy. So starter set comes with 5, and I'll come to the starter set soon, but I wanted to start with my current favourite clan. I say current favourite clan, they've been my favourite clan for about 30 years now since playing Vampire the Masquerade, the role-playing game, and that is Clan Gangrel. So these are the sort of more rural vampires. They don't really get involved heavily in Vampire Society, and I don't want to get into the sort of stories and the backgrounds of Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition. I'll let you discover that wonders for yourself. But this deck consists of 100 cards. You will have library cards, which are green cards, which is your powers, your disciplines, your allies, actions and retainers. And then you've got your Crypt cards, which are your vampires. So let's start, and I think there's 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's right, 12. Okay, so the symbol for Clan Gangrel, disciplines down the side, says they're an anarch, and you can tell here by the image up there. And this is their blood pool. So that's the amount of blood that they're going to have to... It represents their age as well, so it would go from either 1 to 10. The higher the number, the more powerful they are. In this video, I'm going to assume that you know the rules of the game, so I won't be explaining too much in here. But say they're an anarch, that's the set they belong to, and then you've got the disciplines down the side. Here, Fortitude, Protean, Blood Sorcery, and then Animalism. So we've got one Crow, same power here, so almost same disciplines, but just in a slightly different order. So Dario Ziegler, no special. So if they've got any special abilities, it'll be here. Hannah Nockalainen, probably mispronounced that. Sorry for that. Indira, Joaquin de Cadiz. So we're not getting any with subtext really. Okay, +1 bleed. Camille Pustai. I probably shouldn't really be trying to do these names. Martina Sanokova. So she's an anarch. She gets +1 on intercept during bleeds actions. Okay, so again, she's got 2 of her. Massimiliano, and he's a baron, so he's got to get +1 strength. Okay, 2 of him. They're all unique as well, so if you've got 1 in play, you can't play anymore. And then we've got Nathan Turner, which, oh no, Ruslan Fedorenko. So they're all anarchs, because basically the Gangrel aren't part of the Masquerade anymore. So they have left the Camarilla. So let's look into the library cards. So first up, we've got here, so which is an action, and this is a retainer. So this retainer is played out onto thing, and it basically will give you some additional benefit onto your character. So this is an animal with 1 life, and you're going to need the animalism symbol on your character to play it. There's me explaining the rules when I said I wouldn't. So, and obviously it gets more powerful if you've got the diamond over the square. So we've got one of those. We've then got this. So this is reaction. So they react to something. It will tell you when you can do it. So this is only usable when a locked minion, which is something that's tapped. You can only play it once. So this minion wakes. If this minion is an ally, they do not unlock as normal during the next unlock phase. Oh, that's a bit mean. Got a few of those. Oh, there's no limit on the amount of cards. We've got a few. We've got a lot. Protection Racket, another reaction. So it requires an anarch, which is why it's in this deck. And you get +1 intercept and an additional intercept if your acting vampire is titled, which I don't think many of these are. Here we go. We've got 1 Baron up there. So give him a little bit more intercept. The racket is a unique location. So this is one of the master things. That's a separate round where you can actually play out unique locations. So as this card is played or its controller changes, its controller chooses a ready vampire they control. During this card's controller unlock phase, they choose a vampire to gain 2 blood. Okay, the vampire controls another Methaluser who can steal the location as a direct action. Okay, so another spy here. So yet another retainer. So this is going to give you animal with life. It's going to help you with that can obviously do interactions. So that's just going to allow you, if you think from a game if you've got your vampires out, the more retainers you've got, so a little bit of added bonuses they're going to get there with the animal. So you're going to get an ongoing power there of +1 intercept. And people can obviously target that to kill it. Rewildling, so this is a unique Gangrel power. So D means direct action to someone else's Methaluser or their own hit points, if that makes sense. So burn a location, which is discard, and burn 2 pull from the controller. That is mean. Smiling Jack the Anarch, so a master card unique. Put this card into play during your unlock phase. Move 1 counter from your pool to this card during each other Methaluser unlock phase. For each counter on this card, that Methaluser burns 1 pool. Wow. Okay, so that's going to really upset the other players. Thing, +1 to stealth. Always good to try and get your actions through and your bleeds through. Add 2 blood to a Gangrel in your uncontrolled region. This deck's quite nasty. So zoo hunting grounds, a unique location, hunting during your unlock phase. Ready vampire you control gains +1 blood. So this actually, it's going to cost you 2 out of your pool, but it's a good way of getting more blood onto your vampires. Hidden strength, which is a protean power. So it's just going to prevent damage. So you play this in combat. Murderer crows, so another animal. So it should have been, maybe they've not in the same order. Anarch Railroad, so unique location. Lock to give an Anarch +1 stealth. Okay, so you can just exhaust that to get a bit more stealth on your things. Backways, unique location. Lock to give a Gangrel you control more stealth. So that's another way of getting stealth out. So bear skin. So you need animalism and protean, and it's going to come out in your combat phase. Only usable before range is determined. The vampire can play only 1 bear skin per combat. So you can use it to prevent damage or add 1 strength and prevent damage. That's nice. Blood Doll. So put this card on vampire control. During their master phase, the vampire's controller can move 1 blood point from this vampire to their pool or back to the vampire. That's a nice way to heal. Carrion crows. So these are, it's a combat action that allows, I'm guessing, crows to fight on your behalf. Yeah, so you're going to do 1 area environmental damage. So that is harder to heal. Cat's Guidance, another reaction here. Animalism, so it's going to add to your intercept to stop people doing things against you. Earth Control, so add stealth, protean power. Nice, that's very... One of the protean powers in the game is earth. You can actually just mould, well, it's earth mould it's called, so you can sort of hide in the ground at night, so you're not, sorry, in the day, so you're not damaged by the sunlight. So eco terrorist, a unique location during your influence phase, locked during your influence phase to add 1 blood to a Gangrel in your uncontrolled region. So reaction here, so usable on a locked Gangrel. So this Gangrel unlocks and attempts to block. Okay, cool. Fame, unique location. Put this card on a ready vampire. The controller of this vampire burns 3 of their pool after they goes into torpor. Nasty. During each Methaluser's unlock phase, if the vampire is in torpor, that Methaluser burns 1 pool. So that's going to start getting rid of... You're going to want to do it on your prey as well, aren't you? Form of the Bat, protean power. So -1 intercept. Or you can get +1 intercept with the protean power. And if you're playing it as a reaction... So if this vampire blocks, they get 1 additional maneuver. Okay, so you can get away from them. Form of the Wolf, which is a combat reaction. So it's +1 strength, or you get +1 and you press, which means the ability to carry the combat on. Haven Uncovered. So it's a master card. So put this card on a ready vampire. Any minion that enters combat with this vampire as +1 stealth as direct action. This vampire can burn this location 1 stealth. So hidden strength, we've seen that. So that's preventing damage. Cat's Guidance. It's animalism power. So it's going to allow you to intercept better. Claws of the Dead. So it's combat protean power So it's going to do aggravated damage, which is almost impossible to heal. And it's going to give you potential for a maneuver as well, if you've got the higher level of Protean. Constant revolution. So this is, as an action, will give you some additional stealth and requires an Anarch. Deep Ecology. Oh, it's going to need all 3 of the basic Protean powers, which not all of the vampires are going to be able to do. This one. Okay, and it requires an Anarch. So only usable during an action directed at you. So obviously, yeah, it's a reaction. And you can reduce 2 bleed. And you can burn 1 vampire to unlock as well. Wow, that's good. So obviously, the more vampires you can unlock outside of your action, the more you've got to, you can do this turn, and then you can go again to either defend yourself from another attack. So Deep Song, Animalism. So you're going to do a direct bleed action at +1, or you can Frenzy. Enter combat and lock a vampire. The target vampire is considered to be acting minion during the combat. Plenty of Frenzy cards. And then we've got Double Deuce, which is an ally. So this actually will play out separately. So instead of being the retainer that goes on your card, this will actually give you another ally to play. So it's a unique werewolf with 3 life. It's got 1 strength and 1 bleed. Double Deuce has +1 stealth. If Double Deuce is 2 or fewer life during your unlock phase, he gains life. So he's going to regenerate as well. That is such a strong and good card. Sadly, only one of them for Clan Gangrel. But that's it. Oh, you also get a strategy guide, which just gives you the turn sequences here, lets you know what some of the key disciplines are, the different clans as well, and where they're directed, blood costs and capacity, and helps you with the voting. So yeah, I have got all of these cards, the clans. I will take you through each of the clan decks. So the clans also come with a starter deck, which I'll go through all the starter decks as well. So yeah, let me know in the comments below which is your favourite clan. What clan would you like to see next? I think, well, depending on which way the order goes, I'm not sure, but I might go back to one from the starter set, and then we'll see if it says it. If you let me know if there's something else you want to see first, I will do that clan. But I think I'm going to probably go through the 5 sets from the starter set next. So yeah, if you want to see more of the unboxing for Vampire: The Eternal Struggle, please like this video. Please do subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.